How are you, man? Everything good?
Yeah, yeah.
Keeping busy?
I'm good. I'm good. Keeping busy. I've pushed out kind of a lot of content recently.
Yeah, man. Very cool stuff.
y-
Thanks for having the song in there, man, and all, and the
yeah,
videos that you
it
did.
kind of just like worked out. I didn't know it was gonna work out that way, but it worked out pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, cool. It was fun watching those, man.
Yeah, and since the build talk, I've been actually it's kind of weird. I read this article about creator tokens, and there's several different Ethereum based projects that
Okay.
that are like looking into, which are interesting, just to see what they're doing. Oh, there's Minds Gaming. Hey, what's up, Minds
Yeah.
Gaming?
What
Hey,
up?
what's up?
How's it going, man?
Good. It's going good.
That's good.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Gotta get my bong. Give me a second. I was not prepared for this.
Not you gotta get prepared. Get the bong. Rip that shit. Hey, what's up, Mike?
Yo, yo, what's
What's
happening?
up, man?
How you
Yeah,
guys
All,
doing?
Yes.
all good. All good.
good, good. Yeah, I was just saying, since the bill discussion, I was like looking into these two projects that have like creator tokens, and just like, what they're d- talking about. There's this one like talk I listened to recently. I think it was like a last year's Ethereum Denver. I don't know, but anyways, they have like these weird little wiki and like groups where they just like are talking about like token economics. So I'm gonna go like crash those, like
Nice, nice, nice.
Noise.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
The Mimi, my my brother worked. I don't know what he did, but he gave us a bunch of Mimi. So we're all set and ready
Cool.
to go. But
Nice.
yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna write down everything as a try to explain everything on the site as a game to everybody. I think that's probably the easiest way everyone's gonna get it.
Hmm.
Um, and then, but for right now, everybody can sell and trade and do whatever they want with their tokens, and we have enough Mimi to buy out the investors down the road if we need it. But yeah, if you have like the main thing we want to focus on is racking up everything to buy the original ones out because they're not gonna sell out cheaply. Yeah. So, but yeah, he's racked up a bunch, and I guess his I don't know. Gamers have a thing with gamer girls, okay? And
Yeah.
so one of the gamer girls in his clan joined the site. So they're all fighting over her token right now.
Oh wow,
Oh shit.
the gamer girl token. What's it called?
So yeah, so they're all fighting over that. So once that gets going, like once that's stable and she starts giving us money, then we'll be really good.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, she's really cool actually, but like she's your stereotypical gamer girl that shows her boobs for money. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't even have to get all the way undressed, and she gets more money than I do. Jesus Christ.
Simp City.
Mm. So now that she's on there, I feel like he might have some more people in his clan join to try to get her token because she's accepting her token for her streaming stuff that she does.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's going pretty good, and we're racking that up. I don't know how much everybody has, but like if you have enough to buy out your investors, you should try to do that so you can start selling your token at a higher rate. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. trying to get out L on mine. He's like, I don't know, he's like over 1,000 maybe that I would have to spend, which is like
Yeah.
I'm pretty close,
Ridiculous prices.
but I got. Let me look at her token. Yeah, her token's name's Candies. Yeah.
All right.
So if she starts supporting us, because she told my brother that she was gonna help us too. So when she starts racking up some money, she'll chip in too. I don't know how much she has. I'm looking at her chart now. It's fucking ridiculous. I got an airdrop from her, but that's all I got. Well, we need to sell him some more Bender tokens because of the strippers, man.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
Toute porte ouverte en plein courant d'air.
It's like, who's in here, Clips?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know why I appear as Santoria. I guess because he shared the link. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sans toi, comme une île déserte qu'on recouvre la mer.
Yeah, everything's going good on there. I don't like that. Those people on there are fucking trashy. So you gotta just be careful and do what you want to do with the mimi that you've earned from your tokens, and then just be careful to watch your tokens and buy out your investors so nobody bottoms you out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Other than that, you should be fine, and we have enough community to fight off the vultures at this point.
Cool.
There are a lot, man. That whole site's run by vultures, man. It's crazy, but like, as long as we're stable, it's all good. So that's all I was worried about is them trying to jump on and start buying us out. 'Cause
Right.
nothing right now,
Mhm.
except for
Yeah.
Eclipse has a good setup. You can buy Eclipse all day. He's just
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that I had a good setup. No, but it's been fun watching it. Like the things that you've shown me and like all that, and I'm kind of seeing what you're doing and some of the other trade thingies of the other people.
yeah.
I'm looking at it and I'm just curious.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's all like it's pretty cool. Like once you get the hang of it and start playing it more like a game, and then just caring about your asset, and then like I always have like at least right now making sure I always have like 200 mint me set aside, so if like somebody tries to run down my board that's an investor, I can just buy them back out. Yeah, and then I got like 200 in my buyback board. So if you guys got cards of mine, you can make some mint me by selling me some cards back. My board's run up all the way again. And then so like the way everything's played is like if you take a look at your chart, right? I gotta log back in. If you take a look at your chart, your investor chart, pretty much look at your investor chart as a scoreboard.
Like the top investors there, or just the
Yeah.
Right,
trade?
your top investors for
Okay.
under information, it says investors. Look at that as a scoreboard. You want to arrange your scoreboard so your community is on it the best you can. So you want to sell and buy. You want to buy back your tokens from other investors, and then you want to sell your tokens to people that you want on your.
Okay, so basically those two at the top, like that are right above you, like I should get those back.
Yes, right. So the ones that are under me that you don't know, you should try to do whatever
Get
you
those
can
back.
to buy those back and then rearrange your scoreboard. And then that's pretty much goes for everybody that goes down the line. And then if you want to be on somebody's scoreboard, you make an offer and you tell them, hey, sell me your tokens so I can get on your scoreboard, and then you can I'll sell them cheap, and then I'll try to buy out another investor. You know what I mean? So that's so for right now. If you go to my token, if you wanted to sell my token for cheaper than me, which is fine with me if you have tokens, so if you wanted to sell my token, then you'd have to go under what I'm already selling at, which is all right. So I'm selling at 0.019. So you'd have to sell at 0.018, but you'd also have to sell me 9.972 cards to sell at that rate. So no matter what, I'm getting cards back if you want to sell at a lower rate than I am. You see what I'm saying? But if you sell at a lower rate than I am, then you're going to make that money from those sales.
Okay.
Right. So, so if you guys want to start selling my cards for cheaper than I and racking up some me, that's completely cool with me. Just know that to do that, you have to put it on the sales chart, and then you're going to sell me cards back automatically because you got to run down my board to sell at a cheaper rate. So like, when you go to the sales on the trader and you go to submit a sale, you want to make sure that the top one is going to be one number lower than whatever the sale is. So you subtract one. That. So it's going to be 0.018. And then it's going to be the amount mint me, or the amount cards. I don't know how many cards you guys have, but you want to try to rack it up to about 200 mint me. So they have to buy at least 200 mint me, which is I guess 1,000.
Okay, I see. I see what I saw here. I'm seeing what you did there.
It's pretty much just like your scoreboard is, but I think it's but yeah, it's
Thanks, man.
Bender. How are you doing on tokens, Bender?
On whose tokens? The Mint.me wise?
Mimi. Yeah, Mimi.
I think I got like 1,600 right now.
You're nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, well, most of that comes from you, like I said. So I've just been hoarding them.
How are you doing on your actual token?
There's been a little bit of activity past couple of days, so.
I mean, how many tokens of yours do you have? Do you have over 5 million?
Oh yeah, I still got plenty of tokens. I'm the main token holder. Ain't nobody got more tokens than I do. A Bender.
yeah. That's what I want to make sure.
No. I think the top guy has like 300,000. I'm not on the computer, so I can't see it right now. So I'm not exactly sure how much they got, but it's not many.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah.
You're doing great. Yeah. So
yeah, I think I'm doing all right.
Good. To do whatever you want with that. Yeah. Just try to buy out some of your investors back, because with that kind of meme, you can buy a couple. Let me take a look at your trades. Almost everybody up to L, and then stack your cards at 0.079.
Say that one more time. Sorry.
So with your meme, if Eclipse takes down his offer for sales, and you take down yours, you can pretty much buy out everybody up to L, which is stacked at 1,000, just like he is for me. And then you can stack your cards at 0.079 for 2,000 meme. So yeah, Clips, can you take down your offer on Benders when you get a chance?
Done.
Boom. Yeah. So yeah, you have enough pseudos to, if you take yours down, you have enough to buy everybody out up until L, and then stack your cards at 0.079. That's what I would do. So you're not selling at a cheaper rate than you should be. You know what I mean?
Right. So just buy out what I can and then restack it, and we'll see what happens.
Imaginarium about to be real happy.
What? You ain't lying. He about to get like 80 some odd tokens. Mag, and Moth, they're coming up. I don't know, 6,000. We buy all of this.
He probably had
All right.
that. Yeah, man. That's cool. Dude, ever
Cool.
since talking to Bill, like, so I've got into the Gitcoin, and like there's this cool interview. Hey, what's up, Mind's Game? What happened?
He's back.
She gave me her password. She's got a ton of meme.
She gave you her password?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Oh yeah. She's got a stack of them. Holy shit! All right.
All right, boys. I'll be right back. I gotta step outside real quick.
You were saying, Satori, about the interview.
Oh yeah,
Gitcoin.
yeah, I actually use it for this latest post that I did for Minds Plus. I actually used more footage of that game, and then I put some music, and then most of the interview and podcast from one of the guys from the Gitcoin. It's pretty good. It's a good interview. And basically, you know, they're talking about like a more advanced version of what Bill was talking about, like incentivizing, you know, building the open web. I guess you know, Gitcoin was an interesting way to help fund like the dApps, and yeah, it's interesting.
Nice. Like that's what they're using to fund development of just the new apps.
Yeah, like that's how they funded the beginning of Uniswap was with Gitcoin,
Okay.
and like different projects like that. You know, they got their first initial start with the token grant system via Gitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna start logging stuff to Gitcoin over. I'm on there. I use GitLab more, but yeah, we got to start implementing that because they don't put enough issues on there for the developers to conquer. You know what I mean? They only put like I took a look at their thing, and there was only like 2 or 3 offers on there. So we had to start like logging them and making them make offers.
Well, you know, okay, so like the list, and I always kind of think in like the bigger like meta part, and so there's like categories in like the Minds list to make. You know, there's the bigger picture, which is the DAO and the token grant system, but then tied to that is more like directly is the improvements and or little fixes to the token reward system. Whether it's like the ability to have individual like boost on people's channels, or like you get a percentage of a remind if it goes like viral or whatever, you know, like that kind of stuff. But then there is the other category, which is like the minds.com, the original one, design and functions, and then there's the bridges that need to happen between Minds chat. And then, you know, under Minds Chat is also design and functions within it itself. And then even Minds Chat kind of circles back around if, like, experimenting maybe with channels being able to stake a pool of tokens within their groups that get paid out monthly based on activity within that group or something like that.
Yeah, totally, man. Totally. I see that. I think coming to minds, and just the fact that they were building this stuff, like that's what when I heard Bill like talking on podcasts, I was like, okay, these people are actually doing something different, you know, and I came here very curious about it, and fuck yeah, you can build something here, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited for what's coming
And you know
on
that,
Mines.
that's like the thing, you know, Minds Gaming was kind of like talking about is like, you know, like from you know, digging through the GitLab issues list, and then like, you know, even just like pushing some of Corey Sofuego's issue or suggestions. Like he has one where Minds Plus content has like a time function to it. So like say it's only like a plus thing for like a, you know, like a week or whatever, and then like then it becomes a regular content like after that or whatever.
Wasn't that on for like a few days? Like I remember being able to do it on my phone, but not being able to replicate it on PC. But it was there only like briefly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where the post would stay on Minds Plus for like 48 hours, and then it would go and be a regular post.
You know what I found out on via like desktop is like later on if you like remind it, like you then it becomes like then someone else reminds that remind, then it's kind of like unlocked. Like it becomes, I don't think the person
Yeah, it's
the
not.
person
They
can
can't
view
interact
it.
with it,
Yeah, they could view it, but they can't like upvote it or
but they can
rewind
view it.
But they can view it. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Which to me is I don't know. I don't kind of. What's the point of Plus being hidden if somebody just reminds it and then it's unlocked, basically? You know.
Oh yeah. I remember
Yeah.
that. That happened. Yeah,
Yeah, there's no point
it
of it
doesn't
being like,
bother.
where because it's blurry if you don't have Plus when you see it,
Yeah.
and then if you see a reminded one, it's like, oh, you can you can see it, but you just can't like it or dislike it or remind it or anything. It's like, okay, it's interesting.
Okay. So I should have. Okay. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's weird. It's
I'm
weird. Yeah.
reminding him anyway. I don't know.
No,
Yeah, I do
it's all
too.
good. Yeah.
I was like, I hope they didn't care that it was locked. I'm reminding it.
But you should get also to like, I guess the credit if like, well, you know, it doesn't matter, I guess, because only
No,
the
I
plus
think-
get credit, right?
I mean, yeah. So
doesn't
it really
matter.
doesn't matter at
Well,
the end.
no, I mean it is a bug and it should be reported.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll fix it.
See,
But,
that's
True,
I
true.
noticed it with my own reminds when I remind my own, but I didn't know it was happening as well when I would remind
yeah.
that. Okay.
And
okay.
see, and that right there is like something that we could put on our own list, and I think, you know, like later as far as like the show, you know, we should just like have it as like one of our like questions, one of our like little segments, and maybe like re-rotate like the categories, and then we kind of like talk about like, you know, we ask someone what's your top issue with Minds, or you know, or what would you like to see in the future with Minds or whatever, and start developing that list, and then like pushing them to, you know, because, you know, like I think that's exactly what Bill said, and like, you know, I know for a fact, like since the beginning, that's how you know, I think some of the direction of the development has happened because of just like us being active and like voicing what we see or how we use things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've thought about like I'd like to vouch for some people and have that unlock them the ability to pay for Minds Plus with tokens without having to buy the lifetime one.
Yeah, they said, Bill, I was talking to Bill about that, and the first thing is that they need to make a way for it to be just monthly,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna also try to make a way so we can give Minds Plus to people.
That's what I mean, something like that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
gift a subscription or something.
Yeah, like gift
Give
it to them.
get them like a month or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, which I mean that'd be cool. Like we could
I
even
mean-
like, because they have the DAO or whatever that they want to do, where like you know, you can submit a project and then get tokens. And like I think that's one of the projects I want to do is get like just hand out Minds Plus to creative content people.
Hey guys, I have a
Interesting.
hard out, man. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
later,
But
Thanks,
thanks
man.
yeah,
for
man.
this. I'll talk to you guys another time.
Later, bro.
All right,
Cheers, man.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Yeah, man. That's that would be like part of this thing about what I guess I'm calling fun and maybe even permanently the dustbin protocol. And part of the dustbin protocol would be like gifting people plus to onboard them more to be creators and active
Yeah, definitely.
people in the market.
I mean, that's a big step. The next, of course, is just being able to unlock it freely, and once it's monthly, I think it's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah,
To get into, and then if you find a channel you like and it's $5 for them to get 5 tokens for them to plus for the month, you can just wire them 5 tokens. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Interesting concept.
That'd be. Hold on. All right. That's better. Okay. But the tokens are working on well. How are you doing on your token story? I know you ain't doing shit, but
Inactive.
Yeah, good shit. I keep checking and I get a little bit of mint me. People buy it here and there.
yeah, that's all that matters. You still got that airdrop going on?
Oh, I don't know. I should stop it.
Just leave it on forever. I don't know if this site has 100 people.
I know.
It's getting close.
But dude, see,
maybe 100 accounts.
Yeah, definitely 100 accounts. Different account pop up.
People, I don't know about that.
Right.
so one of the bigger projects that I want to do, and then I'm starting to develop more. But it's the Minds Underground, and it's a web series where I go around basically doing the show, but in person with different creators. But on the back end of it is supporting them in their effort to whatever it is, and for them to have their own proposal for the token grant system, and get their own whatever they want to do as this circular ecosystem.
Yeah. We're gonna have to find a way for people to submit proposals. You know what I mean? I can submit a proposal. That's literally what I do all the time.
Yeah.
I do that nonstop for my job. So proposals are nothing for me. But a lot of people have a hard time doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's one of the things we have to make sure of too is if somebody has a good idea that they can get a proposal out. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna make some kind of chart or form or something, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm that's gonna be fun, man.
Heck yeah. And the thing is that they're already the Gitcoin model is pretty good so far that I've been seeing, but there's all sorts of bubble.
But I gotta get used to it and start using it more because I use the GitLab all the time, but we need to start moving stuff over to that to the Gitcoin so we can start getting coins for it, man.
Yeah, get those
Yeah.
coins. It's all part of the overall game, right?
Yeah, more coins for more stuff to turn into mines.
Yeah. And that's the thing is there's these what we need to start doing is what you were basically talking about in the beginning, is like having the community have this circular ecosystem of us all supporting each other in that sense.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Like these tokens are definitely a good way, and that's what I'm saying for like, like I want to see how they do because I'm still working on that blog and everything. But once all that's done and the video's out, I want to see how they do on themselves, getting on each other's leaderboards and working with each other because it's I'm gonna try to lay it out as simple as possible to so they can play with each other. But I don't. I want to see how they do without, tons and tons of assistance. Like I'm sure pseudos can help them out and stuff like that. But like, I want to see them get on the leaderboards without me guiding them step by step by step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest issue currently is like what price to buy and sell at. Like that's kind of like the most confusing, especially the buyback offers. Like they always it's like, well, what price should I put there? It's like, no, you just put the next price down. So I think it's a little bit confusing. So as long as we make it clear, they'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like for the buybacks, the way that I do my buybacks is when I buy out an investor, it leaves a buy order in the left column for whatever is left over. So I leave that there and then I work my way up from that. And then at the very bottom of my list, I stack whatever my lowest offer is. I stack a bunch of Mint on. So like my lowest offer is for 55 Mint, but it's 91,000 cards. If you give me 91,000 cards, then I don't really care. You can have the Mint, right?
Right.
So like that's just usually how I do it. So you're not gonna make it all the way down my chart as long as you have like solid buybacks at every one number, so like 0.1 and then 0.2 and 0.3. If you catch those buybacks on that chart for like 5 or 6 or whatever, then you're always gonna have tokens to sell, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I'll lay all that out, but it's not it's not that complex. It's like if you go through mine, you'll see the lower price, the more me you get because you're giving me more cards, and then as you get higher, less and less. But I have like checkpoints where it's like my .01 is 3 me, so like it's a checkpoint for me. So like if it sells for that, then I know that I need to start selling more cards. Like I can lower my price now.
Okay.
But I'll try to lay it out the best I can for the game so everybody can get on each other's leaderboards. And like I'll try to help, but I mostly want to see everybody try to work with each other and do it because that's what it's about, is working with each other to get on, using what you've learned from whatever you've done to show each other to get on that board with each other. Once we're on all each other's boards, I mean, then we can go buy out whatever tokens we want, or run the boards down, whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Candy does not play nice. Dude, and she kicked me
she's
off
all about the
again.
coin.
Kicked me off here. Like she gave me her login for a minute, and then she kicked me off. I guess she's playing again, but she has a stack of Mimi. I don't think she plays nice, but cool.
That's funny.
I think she's on our team.
Yeah.
Good deal.
But yeah, it's all fun, man. We gotta think of it as a game, and once we start playing the game, we'll have fun.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get going. And
Yeah,
Same
man.
here.
When did you want to write that list for the Git coin, Satori? Like, have you already started?
Not really. Well, I have like an outline, like just basically what I laid out is like these different categories,
Yeah,
and then from there, I guess like we'll sort through the actual like issue list and try to see. Maybe we could even like have something where we have going because. The thing is, like, people don't vote on there. Like, there's a filter for popularity or something like that. But like, if only like a few of them get voted, then like, how do you even know like what is priority?
yeah. I mean, I think like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
First we'll work on the list. And then
Yeah.
I think like the voting and stuff. Well, if we can get the rewards, like start getting logs and them adding rewards to those logs, then I
Yeah.
think
And then
the voting will come naturally. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to get that started. But yeah, we'll work on that this week. I'll send you like after I'm done this movie stuff. I'll send you all
Oh,
this.
shoot.